Hey guys, this is Mark Rodriguez here. I'm going to be talking about Captain America, the Winter Soldier. We just saw it this weekend. Here's our thoughts on how it relates to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. There's a whole bunch of stuff related to...
Dinner for three?
What the hell? Where you come from?
Been a while.
Yeah, where were you exactly?
Tried my hand at competitive eating, the Major League eating. Didn't do quite well. These crazy Japanese people that just eat anything, and lots of it.
No,
dried turkey, churros. I tried,
Japanese churros?
No, just those little cinnamon churros.
Okay, well anyway. Anyways, we're talking about Captain America, the Winter Soldier. I guess since you're here,
good movie. Yes.
Have you seen it?
I have.
Okay,
very good.
So what are your thoughts on it? I guess we'll start with you. So you just came out of nowhere, and
well, as far as what I thought about it, perfect. I thought the Winter Soldier was, I liked where they went with him. It's kind of different than any other villain because, he at the end he showed some signs of redemption.
Yeah.
And I really like the post-credit scene where he's kind of, or toward the end of the movie, where he starts to realize that he's not who everybody's telling him he is. He's Bucky.
Yeah.
And then if you look at the post-credit scene where he's going back to the...
Spoilers, by the way. Heavy spoilers, by the way.
Yes. You should have seen it by now. If not, then get the hell out of my country. But when he goes to visit the memorial and sees the stuff on Bucky, it was good stuff to see.
By the way, that's way after the ending credits. Yeah, till the end.
Do not do the same mistake that we did. Stay until the very end, or you'll miss that. We all missed it because
don't try to beat traffic. Just sit there,
Exactly.
Finish your popcorn.
Well, anyways, my thoughts on the movie. It was pretty well done. I guess it's really taking Captain America into the modern world and seeing that, this corruption and stuff that probably wasn't that strongly back in the day and everything. At least I guess you could trust Army back then. I don't know, but S.H.I.E.L.D. is a lot shadier.
I like that Hydra finally, because if you read the comics, and Hydra was huge, and now Hydra has a much bigger presence in the whole storyline.
But they didn't do that in the comics. Did they ever infiltrate S.H.I.E.L.D. from the inside, or
not to the degree that it was done in the movie. It was well done, and then
that just blew my mind.
It was amazing. I thought Robert Redford was very good. I finally, it's about time that Black Widow finally got a good role, and where she was not just playing some little sidekick, she actually was a badass. And
I found that she was extremely chatty and kind of silly and kind of flirty in the movie compared to her cold kind of emotional.
A little bit more orange than usual too. Maybe she should lay off the old spray tan,
Yeah, but that was weird though. She sounded a bit more giddier and more normal than her more stone cold appearance.
But she could have been a mascot for Syracuse if she got any more orange.
Oh, jeez. But, one thing about the movie I also gotta say, it has some incredible fight scenes, especially the one-on-one scenes between Captain America and the Winter Soldier. It was just so fast-paced. It was real choreographed. I like the little details. Like, there's a scene where Winter Soldier pulls out a knife, and somehow he has time to flip the knife and catch it again in the middle of all the punching and kicking and stuff he was doing. It was just so awesome. And
the Captain America versus the...
Winter Soldier?
No, there was the first fight where George St. Pierre plays one of the hijackers, the boss. Mm-hmm. Forgotten his name already, but that was a great fight scene, and it really showed, George St. Pierre. Former UFC welterweight champion. That was him, and it was more impressive to see, how Chris Evans can train to hang with him even in a choreographed fight. It was really impressive, and I just thought everybody in the movie, it was just a well done movie. The elevator fight scene was my personal favorite.
That was pretty good.
As much as I've wanted to pull that same crap in the Galleria elevator anytime that some creep gets in there, but
there wouldn't be any room in that elevator to do anything.
Well, probably because I just stuffed myself so silly at the food court,
Yeah. But other things, I'm just surprised about the scope and size, especially how it went to S.H.I.E.L.D. and what happened. And that's, of course, the biggest question what happens tomorrow. We'll try very hard to put the video up today. This should be Monday. But if you've seen the movie, and as Chuck mentioned, Hydra was underneath S.H.I.E.L.D. all along, and
no sign of Red Skull. I mean, but the other post-credit scene, and we're going to seg into this here now, was Baron von Strucker. Thomas Kretschmann is playing him. If you watch the mid-credit scene where he's in there, and then it shows the introduction of Quicksilver and the Scarlet Witch
and Loki's staff,
and Loki's staff, and you were in for a treat. Where Quicksilver was just basically, running around in that little cell of his, and then Scarlet Witch, crying black mascara running down her face, and she's got the blocks that they're just floating,
Which, of course, they're referred to as miracles because they can't use the Marvel thing because they can't use mutants in that movie, which is kind of stupid because they're Magneto's children, and there's going to be a Quicksilver in the X-Men Days of Future Past 2, which will probably confuse some people. I don't know. Maybe they'll change the real person's name, Pietro. They'll change the last name or something. I
hate the term miracles. I hate Miracle Whip. I hate,
Yeah. But, oh god. But anyways, what I'm trying to say, guys, is that with the big reveal that Hydra was working with S.H.I.E.L.D., that was under S.H.I.E.L.D., and then now they just plain disbanded, got rid of S.H.I.E.L.D., and also the Nick Fury is supposed to be dead to the world. But what's going to happen tomorrow with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Are they going to, they're going to have some major changes. You can't just ignore that.
The death of Sidwell, where he was pulled out of the vehicle.
Yeah, but he's a minor character. But Nick Fury, though, are they going to rename the show Agents of Hydra or something?
But what's going to happen?
I think that preview, one of those previews, they had the S.H.I.E.L.D., they didn't S.H.I.E.L.D., but they had the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. with
Uprising?
Uprising, so it's like, I would think that's like the season 2 when you think about it. But that should be season 2.
It works, though, because at the end of Iron Man, which I still haven't forgiven them for... Stop it, but...
we finally got to watch the...
He finally does away with his suits and, and then now with S.H.I.E.L.D. being dismantled, and also to a degree with Thor 2 where Asgard is dismantled. So Avengers, there's a lot of stuff that's got to be built back up.
Yeah.
And, I'm interested to see how that works. And now...
I just want to see how they react when they find out Coulson was alive.
But now you've got two central villains in Avengers 2. You've got Ultron, and you've got Baron von Strucker.
Yeah.
And also you've got Thanos looming.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens there with Guardians of the Galaxy coming soon, since there's rumors that Thanos will be in it. But anyways, guys, bottom line, it was a good movie. I think it was pretty good. It was like up on the caliber of the Avengers almost. I mean, it almost felt like it because we had Captain America, Fury, the Falcon, and the Black Widow. It almost felt like Avengers 2 kind of sort of light or something. Which, by the way, the Falcon was also very cool. He was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I had to say my opinion.
Yes, of course, go for it.
For my opinion, it was a really good movie. It kept me at the edge of my seat. I did like Falcon. Hopefully he's in future movies. He probably will be in the future movie. He's a real cool character with his little wings. I really think the Winter Soldier was cute.
Even though with the eye makeup, he kind of looked like Grumpy Cat.
Yeah, I was thinking like he looks like, minus the raccoon eyes. I thought that was stupid. Unless I don't even know what they're thinking. I
just really think he was one of the well-done villains. So much. I mean, nobody's ever going to touch Loki in terms of being an excellent villain, but I just think he almost It was a very good, well-done, flawed villain. Like he, really, And now I'm looking forward to, if you watch the post-credits, with the rumors going on, if Chris Evans is going to be retiring after he's done with his contract, are they going to go that far into the storyline with the death of Steve Rogers?
They did say, like, in an interview with whatever his name is, Sebastian. They said his contract with Marvel is still going on. So they said, like, what are you excited about, like the future movies and whatever. David mentioned about how the guy was Winter Soldier was like a partner to Captain America. So we'll see how it is.
I believe they work together on a mission in England, and so I'm interested in seeing how Avengers starts out with, because if the end of Captain America, he's going to
I really hope that Falcon does jump in there too, like make him a full-fledged member.
But I want to see down the road, does Bucky eventually, when the cinematic universe goes on, and nearing my 40s and he's nearing his 50s, and
Get out.
But like I was saying, during the movie, I was hoping he'll be good. He'll become good, but whatever.
No, leave it open, I guess, for the sequel or something.
Thank you.
There we go. So I guess the food is here, and any other final words, guys, before we end it and start
bacon?
eating? And aren't you jealous?
Yes.
that's bacon.
Aren't you people jealous watching this?
Wait.
You just sat down. You didn't even order your food yet. You just randomly sit down while we were talking. So.
I will fix that.
Okay. So anyways, guys, well, he decides what to eat and all that good stuff. We recommend that, watch Captain America Winter Soldier. Is awesome. I do recommend try to watch it before the Shield episode, see what happens.
I don't think it's tomorrow unless you get to see the movie by tomorrow night.
Yeah.
But one thing is, Chris Evans is a good Captain America. I don't want him to be replaced.
I know. That's one thing though. He was so awesome in the role. I didn't even notice that he didn't wear his costume until they made a big deal about that, how he had to go to the museum and get his costume back. I didn't notice. I was like, oh, he wasn't wearing the costume the whole time, because he just really plays the role good, even when he's not wearing the Captain America costume.
And speaking of the museum, I got all excited because the guy, Yeri Sinsis, or how he pronounced his last name, he's a very big military supporter and veteran supporter, and he played Mac Taylor on CSI New York, and I was so excited he was the voiceover for the museum. I was so excited. I'm like, oh my gosh, I recognize that voice. Is it him? Yes, it was him. So I was
get into a Marvel movie sometime.
Yeah.
Just think, I can be the Thing, Fantastic Four.
Oh, jeez. I'll be the Amazing Mexi. I'll be shooting.
I can be Captain Mexico. You know.
I guess I'll just be Miss Mischief, the goddess of mischief of Loki. Mm-hmm. Or beside
I can make
Bucky.
food disappear. That's my power.
Oh, jeez. So anyways, guys, we'll see y'all next time. Once again, it will be totally awesome. No real complaints or flaws. I'm just more curious about how they're going to do the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show after this. But there aren't really any flaws I can pick up. Just be sure to check it out. It's awesome. And we'll be sending...
Want to see how Hydra plays into Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. now.
Exactly.
That's going to be worth seeing.
So this is Mark Rodriguez signing off here.
Paige hiding in the background.
And me about to get my feed on here.
Not allowed touching my food.
Exactly. And we'll be seeing you at the movies.